Jai Shri Ram, Norman Lewis, track number 23. Axiom. You know this. Axiom means a self evident rule or truth, widely accepted saying. Axiomatic means something that is accepted as true. It's axiomatic that the rich get richer. That means it's unquestionable, it's accepted widely. Awry, Awry, awry. Some people pronounce it awry. Twisted to one side. Wry smile, WRY. Sarcastic, twisted smile. Awry means crooked, snarled, mangled, warped. WARP, warp means crooked, twisted, warped thinking, crooked, twisted. So, the next word is avuncular. Avuncular means like an uncle. Avuncular. Avuncular. Very avuncular behavior, gesture. Avow. I am an avowed follower of Vivekananda. Declare boldly, admit, assert, asseverate, profess, aver, avow. Declare boldly. Avarice, greed, excessive love of riches and wealth. Avaricious is the adjective. Cupidity. Cupid means god of love. I think the Greek god of love. The Roman god of love is Eros. Actually, it is a cherub. Cherub. Cherub is a fat, small baby angel with wings who shoots arrows of love and all that crap. Right? Well, that is cherub. And Eros is the Roman god of love. And Cupid means god of love and all that, but cupidity means greed. Remember the difference. Gulosity, Gulosity. Acquisitiveness, materialism, materialistic means seeking money and luxury. Avaricious is greedy. Autonomous, independent. Autocratic, dictator. Austere, very stern, very strict discipline without excess. Austere architecture, unadorned, very plain. Austere look, very stern. Austere means forbidding, without excess, very simple. Auspicious, favorable, promising. Augment, to add, increase. Audacity, boldness. Attrition, gradual wearing away, atrophy, weakening, becoming small, lesser. Astute, keen minded, perspicacious, trenchant, percipient, astute, acumen. Mental acuity, ACUITY. Visual acuity is keenness of vision which an eagle has. So, assuaging the pain, to soothe, pacify, reduce. Assimilate, to take in, absorb, learn thoroughly, to assimilate the new information. People can be assimilated too. The problem is, in our country, in India, you have too many people of too many religions who are refusing to assimilate, and their hearts and minds are in other countries. Well, I leave it to your imagination. Since this is the last track, I don't want to sound too polemical. Assiduous. Assiduous means hardworking, ascetic, hermit, like a hermit. Ascendancy, supremacy, domination, ascendancy. Artifice, clever trick, cunning. Artful, very cunning, crafty, wily, and sly. Aristocratic, snobbish, or sort of noble birth and taking pride in all that. Patrician is an adjective. Arduous journey, hard, difficult. Ardent lover, passionate. Archetype, an original model or best example. Archetype of genius is Einstein. Archaic, extremely old, ancient, outdated. Arcane, mysterious, occult, known only to a few. Esoteric. Arbitrary, random, capricious. An arbiter is one who decides, a judge. Aptitude, capacity for learning, natural ability, innate ability. In animals, it's called instinct. And when you apply the word instinct to humans, you're talking about your deep inner feeling, intuition. Intuition, instinct. My instinct tells me that there is something wrong here, which means I'm referring to my intuition. Intuition is defined as a deep inner feeling which cannot be logically explained. The opposite of intuition should be ratiocination or rationality, logical reasoning. Appropriating somebody's property, take without permission, to set aside for, to appropriate a certain amount of money, keep aside, earmarking some funds for this particular project. Appropriate, used as an adjective, you already know, that means suitable. But here we are talking about A verb, appropriating somebody's property, take without permission. Synonyms of appropriate will be expropriate, confiscate, impound, commandeer. 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 If the police or army takes somebody's house or vehicle, that's called commandeering. Usurp, arrogate, all these words, preempt, to take away. Approbation, praise. Apprehensive, worried, anxious, fearful. Apprehend means to catch. Apprehend an idea, understand. Prehensile tail. Monkeys have a prehensile tail, grasping. Our thumb is prehensile, useful for grasping. Appreciate, to increase in value. Appease, to soothe or pacify. Apotheosis, elevate to godhood, glorify as a god. Apocalypse, a prophetic revelation concerning the end of the world, the last book of the Bible, Revelation, where there will be a violent fight. Armageddon is a final battle between the forces of good and evil, and good will win, and they will all go. Christians will all go to eternal heaven, and all Hindus and all non-Christians will go to eternal hell. And that's what Muslims are also saying. Only Muslims are going to eternal heaven, and all the others. So the interesting situation is Christians are sending themselves to heaven and everyone else to hell. Muslims are sending themselves to heaven and everyone else to hell. So this is a very interesting situation. Aphorism, a witty saying, a proverb. Apathy, lack of feeling, lack of interest, callousness. Apartheid, racial discrimination. Antithesis, the direct opposite. Antithetical means the exact opposite. Antipathy, firm dislike, hatred. Antecedent, something that went before. Antecedents of a person means his past. Anomaly, aberration. Animosity, hostility, ill will, resentment, bitterness. Anguish, agony, mental pain. Anecdote, a short account of from some famous person's life, which is humorous and perhaps has a moral too. Anarchy, no government, lack of government, lawlessness. Analogy, similarity. Anachronism, something out of place, an incongruity. Amorphous, shapeless. Amorous, flirtatious, in a sexual sense. Amorous means feeling loving and all that. Amoral, lacking a sense of right and wrong, neither good nor bad. Amnesty, official pardon for a group of people who have violated a law or policy. Amnesty is pardoning political prisoners. Amiable, friendly. Amenity, pleasantness, attractive or comfortable feature, pleasantness. Amenable, obedient, like Manmohan Singh. Amenable, docile, controllable. Ameliorate, to make better or more tolerable. Improve. Meliorism means the philosophy that people will improve. Ameliorate means improve. Ambivalent, undecided. Wishy-washy, unable to decide. Ambiguous, unclear. Ambiance, atmosphere. Altruism, selflessness, generosity. Allude, indirect reference. An allusion means an indirect reference. And allocate, to distribute. Alleviate the pain, relieve. Allege, state without proof. Alacrity, cheerful eagerness. Agnostic, one who believes that the existence of God can be neither proven nor disproven, who's not sure. Aggregate, sum total. Aggregate is the sum total. Now last few words, let's finish it off. Agrarian, agriculture. Affluent, very rich. Affectation, artificial behavior. Affectation means artificial behavior. Remember, the synonyms for artificial are studied patience, studied diction. Diction means style of speaking. Stylized, mannered, fictitious, factitious, ersatz, all mean artificial. Affectation means artificial behavior. Affable, friendly. Aesthetic, beauty. Artistic. Adverse, unfavorable, antagonistic. Adulation, excessive admiration, flattery. Adroit, skillful. To admonish someone, scolding gently or warning. Adherent, a follower, an adherent of Christianity, follower. To address, to speak to. Adamant, very stubborn. An adage is an old saying. Acute means very sharp and very shrewd. Acumen, keenness of judgment. Acrimonious exchange, bitter, nasty, and full of hatred. Acrid, like acid. Acquiesce, to agree. Acerbic, very bitter, sour, severe, mordant, sardonic, vitriolic, sarcastic. Accosting, approach and speak. accolade, praise, abysmal, extremely bad, bottomless, or extremely hopeless and wretched. Abstruse, very hard to understand. Abstract, theoretical, impersonal, cannot be visualized. The opposite is concrete. Abstract has many meanings depending on the context in which you are using it. Abstinent, abstaining from sex, abstaining from pleasures, and absolve, to free from blame, pardon somebody. Absolute, total, unlimited, categorical, final. Abortive, unsuccessful. Abortive means unsuccessful. Abnegating, to reject, give up the throne, renounce, deny oneself things. Abject, hopeless, extremely poor, sad, servile, defeated, utterly bummed out. Abject poverty. Abhor, hate a lot, detest. Aberration, deviation from normal. Abdicating, stepping down from a position of power, abdicating responsibility, giving up. Abate, subside. Abash, to make ashamed, to embarrass. Unabashed, shameless. That's the end of the Norman Lewis entire world list, track 23. Jai Sri Ram. Please listen to this at least 2 times.